So it all started when Nique made a video and she was discussing how she doesn't have Kaiser for the whole week anymore because y'all know her and King take turns. One week she has Kaiser, next week King has Kaiser. That she only has Kaiser on the weekdays now, and King has Kaiser on the weekends because King is not capable of taking Kaiser to school. And even before she made this video, I remember I saw Lena talk about King only having Kaiser on the weekend, and even King mentioning that he only has Kaiser on the weekend. So just because she said that King is not capable of taking Kaiser to school, King Kaiser felt the way and he decided to make a video, and he basically said that Nique shouldn't have said he's not capable of taking his son to school, that he didn't like the delivery. And when she said that he's not able to take his son to school, and in his video he explained that he's not able to take his son to school because his son's school is far, is an hour away, and he is like 4 hours out his day to take his son to school, and also gas money and everything. And not only that, but he also did talk about Nique's parenting, and I really felt like that was unnecessary because all Nique said was he was not capable of taking his son to school, you know? So after this, Nique decided to make a video, and I'm really glad Nique made a video because each time King talks about her, she never responds. I'm really glad she's actually responding now and she's defending herself. But y'all, Nique's video was really good. Like, she stated facts. She stated that her son's school is not an hour away from King, is actually 28 minutes, and she showed proof. Not only that, but she also did talk about Kaiser traveling to France with her. You remember in King's video, he did talk about how he didn't want Kaiser to travel because Kaiser doesn't listen. But Nique said that, you know, she's always traveling, so she wants her child to experience traveling as well. And when she traveled to France, her mom was there and other family members was there to help her with Kaiser. And not only that, but she also did say that she feels like everything she does, King is always at her back. He's always like, she feels like King doesn't like her. He has so much hatred towards her, and he's always saying something about her parents. Then y'all, she also talked about how much she pays for Kaiser's school. She pays $1,500 for his school, y'all, and she said she pays it by himself and how King does not help financially. So y'all, I guess King saw this video and he decided to make his own video, y'all. So in King's video, he stated so many things that I'm just like, why are you even saying this? First, he said that money is not an issue. It's not a problem. But in your other video, you were complaining about gas money because now he's saying that he can pay for his son's tuition, that money's not a problem. But in the other video, you were saying it's too far in gas money. Like, King, come on. Not only that, but this man goes on and say that he feels like his son Kaiser has split personalities. Do y'all know what split personality is? If you Google, like, that's not something to be saying about your 4-year-old, because he was saying that his son acts a way towards him, another way towards his mom, you know, and he at the end of the day, this is a kid. Kids do that. Even some adults do that. And for you to come on the internet and to say your son has split personalities, and if you notice, he's always saying, oh, my son is going to see this one day. Your son is going to see you saying that he has split personalities when he was 4 years old. Like, come on, what father does that? I'm sorry, but that was wrong. He should not have said that. Like, come on. Are you serious? And you're saying this to the world to hear? So not only are you bashing his mom, but you're bashing your son too. Come on. Split personalities was not the word to use for a 4-year-old. Then, y'all, he made this other comment that had me just like, what in the world? He said that Nique is always having her fan base bash him and his girlfriend Lena. Has Nique ever told her fans to bash him and Lena? But you know what? I guess he feels away because, you know, Nique, and when he was with Nique, all he received was love. Like, people loved them. They never got any bashing or negative comments, always positive comments, y'all. And, you know, I can understand it's hard for him to be still getting the negative comments in his new relationship, but that has nothing to do with Nique. Just because Nique supporters don't like you and your new girlfriend does not mean she told her friends to bash you. Like, I watched Nique's video and I watched all of them. I've never heard her say, oh yeah, everybody, all my supporters, go and bash King and his new girlfriend. She never said it. If anything, I remember Nique made a video saying how great of a father King is. And so I really don't understand why he's saying that she's always having her fans bash him, and she's been doing this for the past 2 years. Why is he always blaming everything on Nique? How is she making people bash you and Lena? If anything, maybe I'll explain this. Y'all notice that whenever a guy cheats on a female, the fan base usually goes towards the female. For example, Diara and Ken, Chris Sales and Queen. The only different situation is Armand and Essie. Y'all notice people mostly like Armand because Armand never cheated on Essie. If anything, Essie treated Armand wrong. So that's why they don't really gravitate towards Essie. It's because of the way King handled the breakup situation. And y'all also remember the whole Carmen situation. Like, he never really spoke up for Nique. And just the way he left Nique and then had another family a few months after leaving your ex, it didn't really sit right with a lot of fans. So that's why a lot of people don't like him. And not only that, like, even the way he introduced Lena, like, people were like, okay, you brought her to your channel and she's already pregnant, is things because of that. And honestly, it's not Nique's fault. So I'm really confused why he said you have your fan base bash. It's not her fault that her fans don't like him. But then again, he's probably not used to the hate, because when he was with Nique, all he received was love. Like, I remember he never really received hate. It was always just love. So maybe the hateful comments is new to him and it's hard for him to adjust. But still, he cannot blame Nique for her supporters not liking him. Then, y'all, he made this comment in his video. He said that Nique is always having many people pick up Kaiser, such as his grandma, his uncle, his aunt. What's wrong with that? It takes a village to raise a kid. There's nothing wrong for an uncle to be picking up his nephew or a grandma to be picking up her grandson from school. Like, make it make sense, y'all. I don't know, man. But, yeah, like, I don't know. Like, I like Nique and I like King, but I feel like they need to handle their business off social media. And of course, King is the one who brought up the whole co-parenting thing first. All Nique said was he's not capable of taking him to school. Maybe he didn't like the way she said it. He could have texted her or called her. Like he said, communication is key. But to bring everything on the internet and to be talking about your son saying he has split personalities. But y'all, let's take a look at how some of King's supporters feel about his video that he just made about Nique. Take a look at this, y'all. So someone commented under the video he made and said, "Where was this energy when you were being accused of cheating? You never made a video when you were being accused of cheating. But when it comes to Nique, you're quick to make a video. Lena, you should definitely feel away." Wow, I didn't even think about this. It's true. Y'all remember when King was allegedly being accused of cheating by the girl? Who knows if it's real or fake? Who knows? He did not make a video. Instead, Lena made a video, and even in the video, she looked very sad and like she just finished crying. He was quiet. He didn't even make a tweet, not even an Instagram post. But when Nique, just because she said he's not capable of taking his son to school, dude is making 2 videos back to back and he's talking about her. So I agree with this person. I would definitely feel away if I was Lena, because why do you keep making a video about your baby mother? Why do you keep talking about her? Just leave the situation alone, or just give her a call and talk about it. Someone else wrote, "Now he's after the child. Who says they child have split personalities? At this point, stop making videos because you're making yourself look bad." And I agree, because like, split personalities is not the word to use for a 4-year-old. And even to make a video and to tell the public that your son has split personality, yeah, it's not really sitting right with me. But here's another comment someone wrote under his video. They said, "You can pay for his school, but you don't have money for gas to take him." Something not adding up. And someone wrote, "No way, Lena, letting you go back and forth with your baby mother this much. Lena, stand up." So like the person said, dude, I guess he's saying he could pay for Kaiser's school now because Nique made it public that she's paying $1.5 for his tuition. And in his new video, he's saying, oh, money is not an issue. But in the other video you made, you said it's too expensive and you have to pay a lot of gas money to drive an hour all the way to school, not knowing his school is really 28 minutes. Notice he didn't even talk about that in this video because Nique exposed him. But y'all, like, this is too much. And another thing I didn't like what King said. King said in his video, "I brought Kaiser into this world." What do you mean? You and Nique brought Kaiser into this world. And technically Nique brought Kaiser into this world. She gave birth to him. She was pregnant with him, so it's both of your kids. But the way he said, "I brought him into this world," like, it's only his kid. Like, what is going on? honestly, I feel like, let me just sum this up. I feel like King should be really careful what he says about Nique, because each time he's bashing Nique and talking about her parenting skills, his fans bash him more. The other day, he went to Austin and he was saying, oh, Austin is only 2-hour drive from Houston is nothing, when he was just saying that Kaiser school's an hour away and it's too far for gas. His fans was bashing him because they remember what he said about Nique. He needs to stop. And if I was Lena, I would tell King, like, yo, like, chill out. Like, come on. This is the mother of your child. And be careful what you say about your son. You shouldn't have said he has split personalities, because one day he's going to see this video and he's going to be mad at you. But I don't know, man. I just wish them nothing but the best. Again, I like both King and Nique, you know, but right is right and wrong is wrong. And at the end of the day, King is an influencer. Thousands of people is watching his YouTube video. So everything he says about his life and his child, people are listening. And at the end of the day, Kaiser has to go to school one day. And you don't know if one of his friends is going to see the video of you saying he has split personalities. Like, come on. But yeah, I didn't want to make a video about this, but a lot of people were emailing me to make a video and telling me to make a video. So here's a video, y'all. So in the comment section below, please let me know how you feel about this whole situation. How did you feel when King said Kaiser has split personalities? How did you feel when King said he didn't want Kaiser to go to Greece? How did you feel when King said that Nique always makes her fan base bash both him and Lena? Please let me know how you feel in the comment section below.